Irashaimase!
We are
Cafe Étoile.
I'm Peachie.
I'm Strawberry.
I'm Six.
I'm Cyrus.
And for today's menu, we'll be serving up another round of D&D designs, but this time featuring some characters you already know very well. Us! We're going to be turning ourselves into our very own adventuring party.
We've only made one D&D video before, but we are all actually very much, for the most part, very much into the media. So we definitely wanted to make some more D&D content, and we thought this would be fun.
We have yet to all play a campaign together, but we love thinking about it, talking about D&D, making D&D characters. Six has yet to experience it herself.
Yeah, I haven't played D&D, but I watch from afar. I enjoy vicariously through these guys.
I think it would be really fun if one day we just found a DM and just did a little something together.
Yeah.
But yeah, for this video, we're just gonna be talking about all things D&D, sharing some stuff about our fun D&D experiences, but also our not so fun D&D experiences.
The highs and lows that can come with playing D&D.
Yeah.
And we're also going to be talking about some future plans, including a video that we are going to be recording very soon that we're all really excited for. We've been excited for it for a long time. Should I just say?
Yeah, because it's kind of sounding bigger than I feel like it actually is.
Yeah.
We're going to be dropping a real life vlog with our face reveals and everything.
No. She's lying.
Where we're going to be sitting around a table and playing D&D in real life. DM'd by Brendan Lee Mulligan.
With special guest
That's
Matthew
right, guys.
Mercer.
Oh my
We're
god.
collaborating with Critical Role to bring you our own YouTube. Sorry. Hopefully that's manifesting for the future. In reality, though, I'd be way too intimidated to play D&D with them.
Not me, let me in there. Brendan, you listening, man? I want in, bro.
Oh my god.
I'll do it scared. I'll do it scared, but I am really scared. Sorry, anyway, the real thing that I was talking about is we are finally going to be playing Baldur's Gate together, which is, I guess, the closest we'll get for now to playing a real campaign together. We've all played it except for Six, so we're all really excited for her to have her first experience and to just, build our party together, kiss some people maybe.
Might get to...
What?
Ooh. Anyway, Baldur's Gate.
Hey, where should we start?
I'm excited to play with my friends.
From what you know, Six, in that game, who would you want to romance?
Okay, I only know two names.
Well, you can describe
And
whoever else, and Cyrus will probably know.
Okay.
the first name I know is Astarion, because of
Cyrus knows him very well.
Shut up.
because someone.
Oh yeah, he's
here-
been all up in that.
What the dude?
He knows who we are.
No.
He does know who we are.
Wait, so
I just got
true.
really embarrassed.
He knows
Don't
who we
say
are in a
that.
very confused way.
Yeah.
I forgot about it.
Roll the clip of him trying to say Irashaimase.
Ishaimase? I don't know what that means, darling. It sounds rather delightful, possibly a little mischievous. I'm not entirely sure what that word means at all, darling, but
We bought Cyrus a cameo from
From Neil.
Yeah, Neil Newbin.
Neil. Yeah. And he was very confused about how to say Irashaimase.
It was so. It was so.
But it was
goofy.
honestly kind of perfect.
Him and Cyrus are pretty close. Who
Stop.
else do you know of?
Yeah.
I feel
Wait, do you want to
embarrassed.
romance
Stop
him or
it.
do you just know him?
I just know him.
Okay.
him.
I was
But
gonna say, that's a
Cyrus
game
says he's a
asshole.
vampire, and I'm into vampires. So.
Yeah, but he's
Ooh.
really gay.
Oh damn.
I mean, at least that's my headcanon. I know you can be a femme-presenting character and still romance Astarion, but
Even though I know they are all canonically, they'll date and kiss whoever, in my mind, that's a gay man and Shadowheart is a lesbian.
Yeah.
And
I don't
Shadowheart is
care.
the other name I know.
Shart!
yes,
I love
short.
Shart.
They are probably the most popular companions.
I think so.
Well, who would you romance?
Do you know
Well,
anyone?
probably the lesbian, right? That's
wanna
who
be
I'd
in
have
lesbian
to
with
romance.
Charlotte?
Well, do you like a spicy lesbian? Because she is, like, really mean.
Yeah.
Do you want her
I
to be mean to
do.
you? Oh, okay, okay.
Me too.
Okay.
I don't think I would have expected that from you, but okay.
I understand.
Are those the only names you know, or are those the only companions you know?
That's the only names I know.
Do you know the
We
other
also have
companions?
Gil and Will. And...
Do you know what the other ones look like?
No.
Oh, so it was both.
Why are you lying?
I wasn't. Just telling half
Oh,
the truth.
I'm sorry. Oh. Do you want to see what the other ones look like, or do you want to wait until we play the game?
Which is more interesting?
I think it'll be funny if you react to them live on camera.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because I feel like I can learn a lot about you based on who you would romance in that game. No
Wait,
pressure.
there's like you have like an analysis of everybody based on who they would romance.
Well, I wouldn't say that, because if I was asked to explain, I would not be able to verbalize it, but I would be quietly judging you.
I see.
Who would you romance, Peachy?
Girl, why you playing?
Is that Is that a real question?
Are you just asking me for the video?
Yeah, for the audience. They don't know.
Car like.
I miss my wife.
She's just such a sweetie pie with the muscles.
A girl who's jacked and kind. I miss her. I need to open my save file just to talk to her again.
And it seems like we've already revealed who Cyrus's favorite companion is.
Okay. Okay, dude.
We know what you are.
He's listen. I feel like I've talked about this before on the channel. Have we not mentioned Astarion before on the channel?
I don't know.
Probably.
I don't
No.
know.
I thought we had
I
at
don't
one
remember if
point.
we've talked about Baldur's Gate on the channel like at all, have we?
I don't know about
No, I think
Baldur's
we
Gate
have.
specifically. I don't know.
I think we talked about playing it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember. But yeah. Astarion's my favorite. Whatever.
Cystarius
To be
forever!
Cystarion. Yo, that's cute.
Starius.
Cystarius.
Why is there an
God.
S at the end? Why do
For Cyrus's name. I felt like there wasn't enough Cyrus in it.
Oh, okay.
Too much Astarion.
So it's like
Cystarius.
usually ship names are just like name and then name, but you did name, and then a little bit extra name.
Do you guys know what class you're gonna play when we play Baldur's Gate?
Oh, that's a really good question. I don't know, because whenever I play D&D, I usually go based on whatever I think we might need. Like, I see what everyone else is picking, and I'm like, okay, we need a tank, so I'll be a barbarian, or we need a healer, so I'll be a cleric, or whatever. Because I'm honestly pretty happy playing most classes. I've tried a lot at this point. I've just never been... The only class I haven't been is a ranger.
Because Ranger's
I think.
boring!
Yeah, I haven't been a ranger, and I haven't been a monk before.
It's boring in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. I don't know about in D&D, but in Baldur's Gate they did like nothing with it, so it's kind of boring.
Oh, I see.
Lame.
That's unfortunate. I feel like rangers are cool.
No, yeah, they are.
Why would they not do anything? That's so sad.
I guess with Gloomstalker, I think Gloomstalker is cool.
Is that like a ranger subclass?
Yeah, I forgot it was a ranger subclass because the other ones I find really boring. It has one good subclass in my opinion.
There are definitely classes in Baldur's Gate that get more special attention, and then other ones where,
Oh yeah.
as I level up and build my character, I'm like, man, I'm not getting anything. This is lame. Or they're sometimes not as involved in the story. Like a lot of classes get specific dialogue.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I also didn't actually answer the question. I feel like I like being a cleric because I like healing, but the idea of being a bard has grown on me more. I might be a bard. But my heart also says barbarian because it's just so fun to run headfirst into the combat.
It is.
I actually think I would want to try being a cleric because I think being a like really magic heavy class, specifically in Baldur's Gate, is like kind of overwhelming for me because it's not quite the same as playing D&D.
Yeah.
And I hate having to like sit there and like try to apply my spells in like a video game fast-paced context, and then having also so many spells is like kind of stressful. So I feel like I'd want something like a cleric for this time around, so I don't have to like worry so much about it, because I still have magic, but like it's just not nearly as much.
And I feel like the nice thing about that class, or like being a paladin, is that if you are fighting an enemy that is immune to spells, then you can at least still hit them and do something. Because I hate not being able to hit at all when I'm purely a magic class and I'm just a weak little guy with a staff. Like playing as a wizard was really awesome when I was higher level and could hit things, but at the start it was really
Oh my god, yeah. In Baldur's Gate, the hit rate
yeah.
with spellcasters, it feels like you're pulling teeth because you never hit anything.
Yeah. Like poor Shadowheart talks such big game,
Oh
and then when you
my
actually
god.
face her in combat, she can't hit anything.
Oh.
Even when I change her class.
But yeah, I think I'd go for something a little bit easier this time around, so I can not stress out so much. So I like playing really magical classes, but having it being in a game format makes it like I get overstimulated so much faster.
I do feel like the status effects and the conditions that you get in game are more than what I'm used to.
Yeah, the wet condition in Baldur's Gate is like not really a thing in D&D, but it's a thing in like other Larian games that they put into Baldur's Gate, and it's a really unique condition because it makes the enemies vulnerable to like lightning and cold damage.
And it's so easy for me to forget about it and cast a spell to get everyone, and then it remains. Or like acid, when the puddles just remain on the floor. Because I feel like when you're playing D&D, it's so I don't know how to explain. There's not as much of the visual aspect when you're just looking at a map that's not animated or anything. But in Baldur's Gate, you're seeing everything happening. Six or Cyrus, do you know what classes you would want to try?
I want a multi-class.
Why are you saying it like
know-
that? There's nothing wrong with multiclassing.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not like in an optimized multi-class though, because I want to do, they just added in, I think actually it was a really long time ago, the last patch that they did, they added new subclasses, and I want to play as a blade singer wizard and then multi-class into paladin. Which
sounds cool.
Yeah, the stats are difficult to align, but figure it out. I just think it would be fun. So I've seen someone do it before, and it looked like a lot of fun, even though it was not the most optimal thing in the world.
Now that you say that, I do think it would be cool to multi-class something in Baldur's Gate. I feel like it makes it easier for me. I never think of it in the moment when I'm playing actual D&D, but in Baldur's Gate, I love playing around with that.
I basically don't play the game without multi-classing anymore. Unless it's like Shadowheart. She's just always a cleric.
I honestly never do much multi-classing in D&D. I've never really wanted to think about it, but it seems fun.
Do you have a class in mind, Six?
I don't know. I think I just want a big sword.
Fair.
Paladin.
Paladin or fighter is really fun to play in Baldur's Gate.
Ooh, or you could do both. You could also multi-class.
Ooh.
I think
Perhaps.
I made Lae'zel a paladin / fighter, and so she gets more attacks, and that can be really epic.
Oh, nice. I love Big Dammy.
Yeah.
Big Dammy.
I love picturing Six with a huge sword.
I know, that's epic.
Considering you all want to be very cool classes, then maybe I should be a bard.
Bard is a cool class. What do you mean?
Yeah. Okay.
You can play us little tunes during combat.
That is true, and I think the problem was that I had my own preconceptions about bards that was not very good, because I was like, well, I can't really do anything, because I'm not exactly a healer, but I can't really hit very hard. But I have come around, and initially, okay, for the audience, this requires some context, but I was asking everyone what class they would assign me, and everyone said bard, and I felt like I was being bullied. First.
Bruh.
I felt like everyone was making fun of me, and then I thought about it, and I was like, damn, they're right. Because I also asked my D&D group what they would assign me, and every single person also said bard. But then they gave me a reasoning that was actually very nice. So I am accepting it. This is who I am, and I'm embracing being a bard.
What did they say?
What was the reasoning?
That's so funny that we accidentally hurt your feelings by just saying you would be a bard. Even though you literally like self-proclaim yourself as like the jester silly guy.
Literally.
I don't know what my problem is. I think I wanted to be like a more important class, but I don't even like saying that, because it's not like bard isn't a good class. Basically, they were saying that it suits me because of my, like you said, my silly personality, and how I like to cheer people up and share my art with people. And I was like, okay, I guess that's fair.
I mean, personally, from like a just like general D&D sense, I think bard spells are pretty goated. Like,
and
from watching Critical Role
a pretty good
and
support
seeing
class.
Yeah, and from watching Critical Role and seeing like their bard like level up in the spells he gets, bard's got some pretty epic freaking stuff. So I've always loved bards. I just never actually, have I played a bard? It was probably like once, like forever ago, but I haven't played one in recent memory. So but I've always wanted to. I think they're cool.
I think they're one of those classes where, like, at lower levels it can be a little tough, but they get really good and really strong. Because I was also looking into like whether or not I could multi-class as a bard, and people were saying honestly it's not worth it, because you should just put all of your levels into bard instead of trying to be something else. So I think I would try it for Baldur's Gate. I also am going to be making a bard for this video.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the class you chose?
Yeah. Well, we talked about playing Baldur's Gate, but I think now it's time to talk about our actual D&D experiences. Because while we haven't played with Six before, me, Cyrus, and Peachie have been in a campaign together for a short while. And, the campaign was never finished.
Yeah. I miss my
Story
wife.
time?
Story time.
I know, I miss my wife too.
I miss my chaotic baby and her
think
girlfriend.
Put the wives up on screen, please.
Put them up. I think we've talked about them before. All of these
We
characters
definitely
in this
have.
campaign.
Oh yeah.
Because they were all so good. All of their designs were so good. Their dynamic was so good. And like me and Cyrus were just starting to build a little lesbian old women Yuri situation.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we were
Peachie's
literally gonna be a
character
big
has
happy
girlfriend.
family.
Literally.
Because Cyrus and Strawberry were gonna have a lesbians, and then I was gonna be their like chaotic gay daughter.
Cyrus
Aw,
divorced his
man.
wife for me.
What? That's not.
That's not how that happened. But
That's not how that
it's funny if I
happened.
say it like that.
I don't actually know what was gonna happen with that, but yeah.
I think we both agreed that we wanted to be, especially because of that, like pretty slow burn.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the fun thing to do in D&D. I like when it's not pre-planned of like, I am going to ship my character with yours. I like when it just kind of happens because we realize our characters work well together. And it's so cute and so fun. But they were cut short.
It's
I
so
miss them every day.
sad. We were literally like in DMs planning how we were going to start this beautiful relationship, and then everything
just
exploded.
It's pretty homophobic, really.
Well, should
So
we get into it?
Man.
Yeah, where do we start?
I don't know. I just feel like there's so much to say.
I think how I'll start this off is that the reason why it imploded was because we had a DM that could not manage all of us collectively and equally.
Yeah, I think that's a nice way of putting it. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the attention was given to more players than others, and some of us were even punished by our DM for a plethora of reasons that we've come to find out were not really very valid.
Because a lot of it wasn't even involved with the campaign. Like, personal feelings were brought into it, which I think is a big reason why it was doomed.
Yeah, which is really unfortunate because I had so much fun in that campaign in our silly little guys.
Yeah.
But that's the big thing about D&D. Like, you really gotta find a DM that you, like, fully trust and that, like, can communicate both friendly and professionally, because if you don't have that, then you're essentially doomed to fail, and that's kind of what we had, unfortunately, which is why we're all so devastated, because, like, as you can tell, none of us wanted it to end, but obviously if the person who's, like, leading it is not fit for the job, then it kind of just implodes on itself without us really having to do much.
Yeah. Like, if I can say, it was also a lot of different things happening out at once. Like, in the campaign and outside the campaign, things were crumbling a little bit.
Yeah.
So it was getting harder and harder to keep things separate, I guess. Yeah. So, like, between the personal conflicts and the favoritism, everyone was getting really, really unsatisfied with the way things were going. But it also didn't feel like the DM could take criticism that well. So ultimately, it didn't really go anywhere if we were unhappy with things.
Yeah,
because we definitely, and this is something that, like, at least one of our players, I don't know about everybody, because we had, like, a lot, actually. There were a lot of us. Yeah.
At least a couple of people in the server or watching this video will know exactly what we're talking about.
But
Shout out!
At least one of the players had brought up that they felt their character was being pushed to the wayside, and, like, had to be very persistent about getting just anything.
Screen time, I guess.
Screen time, yeah. And I remember it was, I don't remember if Peachie was there, but at least, like, Strawberry and I have talked about where, like, we had this whole, like, thing in which we were trying to decide, like, what direction to go, and we couldn't come to an agreement. And I think, Strawberry, you had said that you wanted to go one way because you were kind of, like, thinking that it was going to lead to something.
Oh yeah, I think I got a
character.
hint from the DM that, like, something along that path would be backstory important for me, which is why I pushed for it.
But then,
And then
the other player who was really wanting screen time wouldn't have gotten anything at all if we hadn't gone the other way. And so it was like, it was like, that was one of the, like, outside things, is that, like, we were being told these things outside the game by the DM, and then it ended up to conflicts in game that probably wouldn't have occurred that way if it had been handled separately outside the game.
There was also a few times where I would get hints like that if I did this certain thing, it would lead to an important moment for me, and then it didn't. Like, we would be promised tidbits and, like, things that should happen, or we would ask for things, and then we wouldn't get them, or, like, some kind of miscommunication happened because I would be told I would be getting one thing and then get something completely different. Like, I was told, oh, if you go in this direction and meet this character, they'll become a mentor to you because they relate to you in this way. And I was like, oh, sick. Like, my character would love that because, I don't know, she feels like a bit of a freak and needs some companionship. And then we met this character and they were literally a one-off NPC.
Oh.
Completely, not completely unimportant.
Oh,
but
right, that, like, wizard guy that we met. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
the
like,
lich. because my character was undead, and so they were supposed to have this kind of connection where he recognized that she was undead, and they would have this moment. And I was like, should I have pushed for that? But at the same time, I don't want to metagame. If I'm thinking about my character, she wouldn't go up to this guy and say, hey, you're undead, I'm undead, teach me.
Yeah.
Because she has an ego and probably wouldn't do that. But like, if he offered, maybe? I don't know. So, like, maybe it's partially my fault, but...
It's also on the DM to, like, leave a space open for you to, like, do that, you know?
Yeah.
It's honestly surprising to me hearing how many times that our old DM had, like, been like, hey, if you guys do this, then you'll get this. I never got that.
Yeah, that's part of the favoritism aspect of it.
If you could tell who was the favorite by this conversation.
Yeah.
And who was very much not. Put your guesses down below.
Yeah, but even like with that as well, it's like going into like what Strawberry said with like we were told that we would get one thing and then something else would happen or it wouldn't happen. And it's like this really integral God.
Oh!
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
We know.
Aurelia's
This pisses me
had
off.
a husband at one point, and there was this huge moment where she was like confronting him in combat. And before we did the session, the DM asked me, do you want to kill him? And I said, no, because she wouldn't do that. She wouldn't want that. That would devastate her. And then she killed him anyway! Sorry.
Yeah.
That was like one of the big things for me that was really frustrating is that like, why would you bother asking me if it didn't matter what you actually like thought?
And then it was played off as this big girl boss moment. And because I thought that's what you both wanted, because you would assume like this is why this was set up, so that, you know, you can I don't know if we should orange this or not, but so that you can kill your abuser. I was like, okay, cool. And so when I found out after that it's not at all what Cyrus wanted, I was pretty shocked, because that seems like a really heavy thing to not.
He also like died so horrifically.
Oh my god, yeah.
Me too.
Oh
She
my
pretty
god.
much forced you to kill him in a really horrific way. It wasn't a gentle like, no, I'm so sorry I didn't.
He was literally
bro was
brutalized.
destroyed.
His arm was ripped off and he was bleeding out everywhere, and it was awful, and it makes me so upset to think about it.
On the other side of that too, not only did our previous DM not like promise things and then they kind of happened in a different way, like at least for me, I had like come to her with like ideas, because like I was like, my brain was like jingling around with all these things that I could do with my character and like to like be more like have more involvement in the story, and I'd come to her about it and she would just kind of be like, okay, yeah, cool, whatever, and like almost like act like me giving my ideas was like an inconvenience. And like, because like I literally like gave her like specific like stuff that I wanted to happen with Calliope's like future girlfriend, but I kind of wanted the relationship to build slowly, and I wanted Calliope to learn about her more, so I like had all this planned out for like her girlfriend's like backstory and her family and all this, and I just kind of like gave it to our DM as just kind of a way to be like, hey, here's the information, like, you know, I'd love to see it as part of the campaign, and like, you know, you can use all of it, you can use like just a little bit of it, but like, you know, this is the info, do with it what you will. And her response was just kind of like, well, you know, like this character isn't important enough for me to do much with it, so I hope you know that, you know?
Oh,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
And it wasn't really like, I was just like, oh, well, yeah, like, I know, like, I just, you know, I just figured since, like, she's gonna be in the campaign at least a little bit, like, you know, I think side characters are just as important, so I wanted to give you the material since, you know, this is my character that I came up with, like, I was the one who came up with Calliope's girlfriend, So I feel like you need the information to like at least involve her a little bit, you know, because like the DM had not come to me about any of it before, so I was like, okay, well, like I'll give it to you so that you have it, and then you can do what you want with it. And her response was just kind of like, yeah, okay, maybe.
I'm not doing all that.
And then fast forward, the DM decides she does want to do some stuff with this character, Calliope's girlfriend. Her name is Eden. She wanted to do some stuff with Eden, and then she just like starts making decisions about how the character is and her family and her background that like I did not approve, and she didn't like ask me about it. And then essentially like behind the scenes apparently claimed that this character that I made, my character, was her character actually instead. And that's why she didn't approve anything with me, is because she for some reason decided to just like take my character, because like yes, I gave you the tools to like puppet and, you know, role play as this character, but then all of a sudden like I'm hearing from like Strawberry that our DM is saying that like I don't know, that she doesn't understand why I'm giving her information about like the backstory, because Eden belongs to her and not me. So that that was just another example of like the DM, like it was kind of like we could play in their setting but with like a cost basically.
Yeah,
you know, it was kind of like there was a catch to everything. And the catch was that we essentially just had to go along with what she thought was better at every turn.
That was kind of that was also a misunderstanding that we had, because at one point she was talking to me about what was happening with like you and Eden and stuff, and I was like, I kind of get it, but like Achilles, the Aurelius's husband, right, who died against my will, I was like, Achilles is always gonna be my character, like he's always gonna be, because I created him, I made him, I came up with everything about him. I get that you're playing him, but like he's my character.
Yeah, and at the end of it, he doesn't belong to you.
Yeah, it's super strange because like I have several thoughts about this. Like first, I want to say I have been in multiple campaigns where NPCs become very important people and stay with the party for a while.
That's why I was also really confused about why she reacted that way, because I'm like, I feel like one of the player characters' like love interest will be very important, no? Like,
yeah, and I don't really understand her aversion to doing that unless it was a character that she did actually come up with on her own. My other thing I was gonna say is, in D&D, it's supposed to be a collaborative effort. It's supposed to be collaborative storytelling. Like, yes, you're the DM and kind of the puppet master, but you're still supposed to work with the players to tell the story that everyone wants to tell. And her problem was that she had a set idea in her mind of how exactly everything was supposed to be, and if you went against her vision, then you were against her, and she didn't want that to happen. Which is why, like, when Peachie tries to introduce an NPC that she made and, like, gave a backstory to, she didn't like it. Whenever we tried to go off the path, she didn't like it. When we tried to make our own important character decisions, she didn't like it because it didn't fit with her concept or, like, her thing that she wanted to do. And it was very weird. Like, I even remember coming up with the backstory for my character, and it didn't suit the world that she came up with, so I had to change a lot of things instead of her reaching a compromise with me like any other DM I've had would have done. Like, usually when I bring a backstory or like a character to one of my other DMs, who are granted also my very good friends, we usually, if there's something that doesn't line up, we work together to come up with something that will make both of us happy, and it's not just randomly dropped on me in the campaign, and it's not like there's nothing I can do about it. And I don't feel like I'm losing control of my own character.
It's just overall, yeah, make sure your DM is somebody who you fully trust, because you really can't just like go with with anybody for such like, especially if you like really care about your characters and like,
Oh my god, yeah.
and what happens to them. It gets very personal very quick when like somebody just kind of decides that like your say is not law when it comes to your own creations, and like kind of does whatever they want with you. It gets very dicey.
It's hard to not take it personal after a while because like that's my baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my baby, and I put a lot of work into this, and I feel like we were all silenced. And then at the end of the day, because of all of these things, our characters and this story and this campaign that we worked really hard on crumbled. And like we had said that maybe one day in the future we would pick it back up, but I honestly don't think that's gonna happen.
No.
No.
And I don't think I want it to. I think I would rather us start fresh with 6 and like work on something new. Maybe our characters can be NPCs in the new campaign.
Oh,
Maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
Would that be cute?
yeah.
I miss them so bad.
Yeah. It's so annoying. It's so frustrating because I don't even like,
I know.
it feels weird to even like consider working on them at this point because I've been getting
Like
a lot.
Aurelius?
Yeah. Aurelia specifically has been really difficult for me because I've been getting really into Achilles again, specifically, and working on him again and his backstory and like continuing his story. But I think I'm doing it because I have feelings about Aurelius that I don't know what to do with. And so like
Aw.
I'm taking these Aurelius adjacent characters and working on those instead.
I've definitely had a couple of times where I make a character and I'm like, this is just Chaya again. Chaya again because I miss her. I make an angsty black-haired character with scars and I'm like, oh, everything reminds me of her.
Everything reminds me of her. Oh my goodness.
Because I'm also someone who gets so hung up on the potential of things, if that makes sense. Like, and it's really bad because it just makes me agonize over things for way too long. But for example, if a show comes out and it's really bad, but I start thinking about how good it could have been, it will drive me insane.
Oh yeah.
Like when I think about how good Miraculous could be.
Yeah.
It makes me crazy because they have the coolest concept ever and then they just they made this instead. Or like Voltron.
No.
Don't even get me started.
Please don't get
And that
started.
makes me it'll be about the video will be about
This is a D&D video. Please don't talk about Voltron.
So I feel that way about our campaign. Like I just think about what could have been and it making me sad.
Why did you turn
Turn Italian? Bro turned into Mario.
To lighten the mood a
Making
little.
me sad. Yeah, me too. I always have like thoughts about like revamping Calliope and Eden and like doing a little bit of something with them, because by the time the campaign had like crashed and burned, I had been wanting to like still change them a lot. I was in the process of figuring that out, so I never really got to do that. And so I always like think about it every now and then where I'm like, man, I should like go back to them and at least like give them a final design that I'm really happy with. Because I feel like I had Eden's initial design, and then I felt like I kind of had to like change it to be like what the DM decided she should be and not what I wanted her to be. Because she also was like fully supposed to be like a witch, and then all of a sudden she turned into like this like fighter, and so I had to like change her completely basically. Although we did have a lot of really fun times in that campaign.
We did. Which is why I could complain about it so much because I cared about it so much.
Yeah, we definitely created really nice like character relationships with each other that I really loved.
The role-playing aspect was so fun. Like, I was really nervous about it at first, but I feel like everyone did such a good job at interacting in character.
Actually, I kind of want to move the conversation a little bit to like characters that we've made that we've really liked.
Oh. Yeah.
Because I do have one that comes to mind that I never really got to use because it was from a different campaign that crumbled to the ground. It was Vera.
Oh, I remember her.
Yeah.
And she is a fallen Aasimar.
Her design was so sick. I remember her.
Yeah, she's a fallen Aasimar, and her class was artillerist and alchemist. So she was like, she could like build stuff. She could build magic stuff. And she was like her design was very dark, and she was very mysterious and like very off-putting. And I really liked her design because
my type of woman.
Yes, I really loved her design because I just loved like the colors and like the way she kind of turned out. But I also kind of liked all the like little creative things that I thought of for her, because her like outfit specifically is supposed to essentially be like a fresh out of jail kind of fit. Like whatever outfit she had while she was in jail in prison was essentially like what her fit was, but just like altered a little bit to look a little bit less like she was like a convict.
Inmate.
And then she also had this really cool thing that I felt so smart for thinking of that never got used because the campaign ended too early, but I wanted like some part of her design to be like really heavily like influenced by the fact that she can create like magical like not technology, but like magical, what would the word be? Magical gadgets. And so in her design she has like these like mechanical bat wings on her back, and I wanted to like have her be able to fly as a replacement for her being like a fallen angel. But then I also thought it would be cool if instead of it just being like wings on her back, she actually made like a like semi-sentient robotic bat that hangs on her back that can detach from her and be its own creature.
Wow.
Wow.
So like she could fly, or she'd have her little pet guy.
Bars.
Bars.
That is really cute. You get wings and a little familiar out of it.
Yeah, I really loved her, and I really love making D&D characters because of all the little cute little like quirky things that you can do. Because I kind of thought of her having bat wings first, and then I was kind of like, well, how can I make this interesting? And then that's kind of when the like additional ideas formed. Like I really like the aspect of like kind of just coming up with the character and then assigning really cool things to like their traits to make them more interesting.
I like taking what's in the rule book and putting a little spice in it.
Yeah.
Because usually when you play D&D, you're playing it with a bunch of other creatives. And so everyone likes messing with it a bit. Like my life has drastically improved since I started playing D&D with other artists and gay people. Like if you're someone who's looking for a party, like I highly advise you to seek out artists and other queer people. They're most likely to see your vision. And while we're talking about characters, I don't know if I brought him up before, but I had this character named Leaf, who I love so much. I did get to play him for a full campaign, but what happened was, and I hesitate to bring it up, like in case anyone who's in the group is watching this, but like, I'm not upset at anybody over this, or like trying to be too negative about it, but what happened to me and everyone playing that was like while we were in the campaign, we planned for it to be super, super long term, like multiple years, and then one of the players found out that she got into a school she really wanted to go to, but like in a different country, and realized she wouldn't have time for the campaign anymore, and her and the DM talked about it for a really long time and decided that, like, it was either they leave the campaign or we try and finish it before she leaves. And we decided to try and speedrun the campaign and finish it before they left so that they could be there for all of it. Because it felt bad to have them leave, and also their character was extremely important to the story, like extremely pivotal to the story.
Oh yeah, that's hard.
And we thought it would be manageable, but it was there was a lot of things that the DM shared with us after that was cut out, and a lot of things about all of our characters didn't really get to be explored. And so that's what I think about a lot with Leaf, is that there were so many more things that I wanted to do with him, that the DM wanted to do with him, that didn't get shown. So, like, I had a lot of fun playing him, and I loved the campaign, and I loved his character arc, but it's, again, with the potential thing, I get so stuck on, like, what else we could have done that it makes me really sad. And I think Leaf had the potential to be a way bigger character than he was. I'm just so sad that his time was cut short, and the rest of the campaign. Yeah, but he has one of the designs that I'm most proud of, and, like, he was just so fun to play because he was very sassy and very charismatic and kind of a brat, but that's why he was fun. He fell in love with his friend. Like, I had a slow burn romance with one of the other players in the campaign, and then they got married. And my character, Leaf, he wanted to escape a pact with a demon that he made a deal with when he was very young. And in the campaign, he does escape the pact, and basically the Raven Queen saves him from this. And
oh my god,
me and the DM decided that post-campaign, after he passes away, he becomes a Reaper for the Raven Queen. So I just think he's so cool. I love my son. Yeah. He made a little cameo in our current campaign.
Oh.
Oh my god, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could be a spell, what spell would you be?
Ooh. That's a great question.
I forgot I wasn't thinking about it.
I don't know any spell.
You know a spell. It starts with fire.
Starts with fire.
Fireball!
I think I would be Vicious Mockery.
Yeah. I feel like you cast that on me every single time I talk to you.
Oh my god, yeah. Our audience won't understand because he likes to act innocent in videos, like he's the one getting bullied. But literally today, before we started recording, he called me a fungus.
Okay, well, that requires some context.
Nuh-uh!
The context is not better. You were bullying him.
No, I was just trying to make light of a sad situation. He needed some cheering up.
That makes me feel better.
Lighten up a little.
Not the gaslighting.
I'm gonna kill you.
I think this is another point for Bard. For me.
Literally, that's a bard spell.
I think Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
What is your reasoning?
Because I unironically really love, like, edgy cringe, I guess. And I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like
Eldritch
that...
Blast is like a edgy cringe spell.
See, I don't know how to explain it. I know what I'm thinking in my brain and why I'm picking it. I mean, I guess. Put it simply.
I think, in my heart of hearts, if I could pick one spell for myself, it would be Mordenkainen's Magnificent Mansion.
What?
What? And why is that?
I've literally never heard of that spell before. What does that even mean? What does that even do?
It's a spell that makes... It literally is what it sounds like. It lets you... It's a 7th level spell, and you can just make a mansion that lasts for 24 hours, and you can decide the layout of it and what's inside, and you can have food, and you can have you can have so many things, and you can just make a mansion.
That does sound like a Peachie spell.
Doesn't it?
House flipper in D&D.
Yay!
I can literally just make a house, escape everything,
Wow.
and make my own giant castle. Is that not a Peachie spell?
I remember it's a Peachie spell.
That is pretty epic.
You started explaining it, and it made sense.
Maybe one day we'll go more in depth into our D&D stories, because I feel like we actually have a lot of stuff that we could talk about.
Yeah.
More stuff that we could talk about.
I know, I could get into so many things.
Yeah, eventually we'll have more stories, good or bad.
Well, hopefully good.
Yeah.
Hopefully good.
Next episode, we talk about how Six betrayed us.
Oh yeah. I'm known to do that.
Oh my god.
Imagine she actually does that while we play with her eventually.
Oh my god. Please don't.
The prophecy.
No!
The prophecy.
No!
You can't!
But maybe you should, because that would be kind of epic.
But yeah, this was just really fun to talk about our D&D, I guess your D&D stories. Since I am noob.
I know, girl, we gotta get you some
Yeah.
experience.
Please,
Don't let it scare
please.
you. Because I really feel like it was just the worst case scenario, but 99% of the time D&D is really awesome when you play with the right people.
Yeah, also that I hope nobody who has never played D&D before is discouraged by our ramblings. It's just, you really do gotta try and find the right people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But once you do, it's
Just
really
a few
fun.
bad apples.
Yeah. It's really fun, and I love playing it, and that campaign never made me stop wanting to play it. It just, if anything, it just made me even more attached to my characters and treasured them more.
Agreed.
But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed watching us create ourselves in a D&D environment. Let us know what you think about our designs. We'll have a little blurb at the end about our characters as well, if you're interested.
Also, let us know what D&D class and race and stuff that you would be.
Yeah.
And if you have your own D&D stories you want to tell, you should let us know that too.
Oh
I
yeah.
think that'd
Good
be
or
fun to
bad.
read. But for now, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and a comment about what you thought of the video. Make sure to check out the links to Cafe Etoile and everyone's socials in the description below. And feel free to join our Discord while you're at it. Thanks again and come back soon. Bye!
Bye!
Bye.